am here in what I now call my Women's Life office. It was once our home office area, but it's morphed into the Women's Life office for me at the house. Sitting in front of my bookshelf here, and there's a reason why. I'm going to talk to you about 3 T's today that have to do with your personal growth plan. The first one is time, the second one is tools, the third one is teachers. Okay? First of all, time. As I explained to the ladies at the first luncheon, I am not necessarily going to set a exact time every day that I'm going to get my personal growth notebook that I have right here, get it out and spend 20 minutes a day in it. I'm personally not going to go about it that way because of what I'm going to explain to you in tools. You may want to do that. That may work for you. But for me, I like to do something a little different every day as far as, whether I do through my Bible, some of my chapters one day, or do some of my Bible study one day, or every day looks different for me. So if you want to set a specific time every day, or maybe you want to say, okay, 3 days a week for 10, 12 minutes, I'm going to go through some of my personal growth plan notes, just read over some of the verses, pray over some of the things the Lord's teaching me. Or if you just want to go about the time, hey, I heard something that would go to the growth plan, I'm going to get that out today, spend a minute today. Or if it's just like whenever the Lord leads. So time, totally up to you. Remember, this is not about, specifically defining this for all of you. What is going to work for you? The second thing is tools, and that's why I'm sitting here. I believe firmly in keeping good tools. Constantly in your life as concerning spiritual growth. Some of the things that I have, and I showed some at the luncheon, is I have my thanks journal. I don't get it out every day. I just pull it out whenever I'm thinking about that, and I write some things in there. I have my verses on my little flip chart, okay? When the Lord gives me a verse in a study or something, or I hear it, I put it in my verses. I get a woman's magazine to me from a women's ministry called Just Between Us. And, I get it's usually like every other month, maybe 4 times a year, I'm not sure. But I use that, and, it's good bathroom material, or just that grab when you have to go pick up the kids at school and you can read an article. Because the majority of us don't have time to sit and actually flip through a magazine and read all its articles in one setting. So I have it there to grab just in case. I have my iPad, and you say, I don't have an iPad. Well, you don't have to have an iPad. I have an iPad that has some books downloaded on it. It has probably 2 or 3 right now. So I don't take one book and read it through necessarily. Every once in a while one will grab me, and it'll take me 2 days or 3 days to do it. But I usually just keep 2 or 3 going. And so also I have music on this, Christian music on this. Yesterday, I just had some time here in my office to do some studying. I just started out by putting up some worship songs about God, and I just spent time listening to them and praising God and worshiping Him while I was listening to that. And so, different things that I can get, via the computer. I have tons of stuff back here, and I keep this stuff. I purchase books whenever I'm able to. I have Bible studies, different things here on all different things that really relate to spiritual growth and women's ministries, things like that. Right now, I'm working on our next new study, Why Do You Believe That? And I'm going through it for myself. I have my Law of Love Deuteronomy study that I pull that out sometimes. I have, what else am I doing here? Hate to turn my back on you. I have just some other books over here that just go along with this, some studies. My kids and my husband and I, we're kind of doing some of the radical thing. And I don't want you to get the idea that I am 24/7 all this stuff. No, I'm just like you. I'm looking at my day and where is this going to fit and what can I do, and a little bit here and there, just a constant funneling in of all this stuff into my life, as well as just Christian radio. So these type of tools. I want to speak to you also about another type of tool, and that's going to go into teachers. Okay, I've always tried to keep myself around good preaching and teaching. I just always have, whether it's at church or in a class, or I go to women's conferences. I pull things up online. I like to hear good teaching. I like to hear good preaching. I enjoy that. And so these are people that can speak truth to me and give me ideas and just encourage me. But then I have like my real life people. And I've really gotten proactive about this. I've struggled really most of life finding people that would invest in me in a level of accountability and things like that. I find myself pretty much always on the other side of it. But here recently, as part of my personal growth plan, I asked a lady to be my accountability partner with a particular area of my personal growth plan. And we meet every other week and have coffee and we talk about these things. And it's not like I'm there to like give her answers. She's not there to give me answers. It's just to keep me accountable and just kind of go through this. I also have some good friends that I talk to about things and just try to keep them up to date on, yeah, that's my dog rocking the chair, right, by the way. My friends that just like you to let them know kind of what's going on with me and what the Lord's doing in my life. And I've also sought just counsel from people. And so I encourage you to put some teachers in your life. Whether it's a Bible study teacher, and we have Bible studies that you can come to if you want that, an accountability partner, a couple friends that you meet with and just talk about these type of things. Ladies, we give so much time to everything else. We really do. Meredith and I were just talking about how we make time for what we want and what we think is important. And if we really evaluate a lot of that time, we find that TV and activities and just fun stuff gets a lot of our time. Even just not fun stuff, clean the house and all that kind of stuff. But that's not the needed thing. The needed thing is sitting at the feet of Jesus. So I just encourage you to go ahead and figure out what kind of time you're going to put into your personal growth plan. Assemble your tools. And that doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. It really doesn't. I mean, I've done it through all my married life, and we didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. You can get good tools. And then teachers in your life. Put yourself under godly women, godly men that can speak truth into your life, that can speak truthfully to you about some things in your life. So keep at it, personal growth plan. Our next event is going to have to do with the personal growth plan. So make a comment. What are some of the times you're setting? What are some of the tools you're using? What are some of the teachers you're putting in your life? Comment on here and give us some ideas of what you're doing. So I'm praying for the personal growth plan group, and keep at it.